How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Minecraft Dinosaurs mod showcase. So today we are looking at the add-on known as the Mesozoic Biology add-on. This one is an early access like test branch, so there are some things that are not quite finished, but I think that the full thing should be out like later today, if that's something that you're interested in. And there's just, as you can see, I have 4 chests all lined up. They all have spawn eggs of the different dinosaurs. And like one of the reasons why there's so many is because there's like male and female variants that you're able to spawn. So I don't know if we're gonna have the time to look at every single one of them, but we're certainly gonna do our best. Let's just get started though. First line, Morris male. Oh, Morris Intrepidus. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's a great start already. I really like the shape of it and everything. Like the colors are just very nice, and again, the whole shape of it looks really good. After that is Tropiognathus. All right. Ooh. I don't know what noise I just made, but I know one thing. This is a nice looking pterosaur. The colors all blend together very nicely. It's got a very nice shape down. It looks like it's folding its wings practically correctly. It's very good so far. So yeah, it seems like this is an add-on that mainly prioritizes accuracy to some extent. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of that going forward, which is going to be very fun. This was Majungasaurus, I believe. Yeah. Ooh, those are very nice colors for Majungasaurus. I really like that striping. The shape of the head seems to be correct as well, and it does have the little structure on the middle of its head. And this is a Majungasaurus female. This is a Lambeosaurus female. Ooh, oh no, Lambeosaurus, why? No. Okay. This is a Lambeosaurus female. So I assume that like the males are gonna have like different coloration from the females, which is going to be pretty cool to see. The crest looks really good as well. So like again, so far things are looking really good. Megalosaurus, of course, the first dinosaur to ever receive a proper scientific name. Head bloom. Ooh, well, that's cool. Which one is this? It's a Megalosaurus female. Those are very nice colors on that one. Like, look at that. And the whole shape of the snout too. It's very blocky, very in line with Megalosaurids. Mosasaur male. Let's see our first marine reptile. Oh, oh, those are very cool colors. Yeah, the blues mixed in with like the darker color, like the darker striping. It's very streamlined, very lizard-like. It's got like the upside down, like it's got a tail fluke basically, which looks like an upside down shark's tail. Oh, look at that! There's the new Nautilus. That looks really cool though. That looks fantastic. Tylosaurus, another type of mosasaur. Tylosaurus male, I believe, right? Yeah, Tylosaurus male. Also looks really good, and it's very distinct from the Mosasaurus over here in the fact that it's got like a thinner snout, more triangular snout than even Mosasaurus has. But both of these guys are basically giant marine lizards. Oh, they look fantastic. Everything looks fantastic. Triceratops female. Pretty excited to see the way that this looks because I like Triceratops a lot. That's a baby. Apparently, you could tame the babies too, which is sounds very fun. Oh, are we getting like ontogenetic growth here? What the fudge? Because this looks, they look younger. Is this? It just says spawn Triceratops female. Oh my gosh! Holy moly! Yeah, we have ontogenetic growth here. Ontogeny is basically like the changes that an organism goes through as it matures. Like we got little babies over here, which actually are very accurate with their proportions, especially in that face. And then they get a little bit larger with their horns curving backwards and growing into their proportions. And then you have like an adult over here, which by the way, the adult looks phenomenal. Those brow horns in particular look fantastic with their curvature. All of the proportions look really good. It's got like a reduced tail. Solid job so far. And then we have a Majungasaurus male to look at. Did that Lambeosaurus kill the Majungasaurus? Oh no. At least the herbivores are not pushovers. So that's a male. Did they make the male? Oh no, okay. I was about to say, did they make the male smaller than the female? That'd be kind of fun. Like a little bit of a sexual dimorphism in there. That looks nice though. Very nice colors, a little bit more vibrant than the female. Solid. All solid so far. We obviously we're kind of like moving a little bit quicker through some of these because again, I would like to try to get all of them. but unfortunately, no guarantees. But again, we're gonna try our best. Ooh, Postosuchus. So this guy's not a dinosaur, obviously. It is a Pseudotsuchian, which means it's it's decently close to dinosaurs. But oh, that is cool, and it's bipedal as well. The current consensus seems to be that Postosuchus was bipedal and not quadrupedal, like how it was in Walking with Dinosaurs. And this is just a Postosuchus. I don't think it has a male and female variant. Yeah, okay, so it looks like the babies spawn with them. That is interesting, that's something to remember. Utah Raptor female, that's pretty exciting. With how good all of these models have looked, I'm sure the Utah Raptor looks great. Oh, yeah, I was right. Oh, I really like the way that looks. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Look at that, look at the shape of the snout. That's pretty spot on, and also the coverage of the feathers looks really correct. And the fact that the feathers cover, like, most of the hand, it's also just very bulky. That is awesome. Nemectosaurus. Let's see old Nemectosaurus. What are you guys doing over here? Gotta make sure that I don't lag out or anything. Holy moly, those are awesome colors. Is this a male or female? It's a male. That has a nice red coloration, and I love the striping too. This actually kinda looks like the recent study that was published by, Tess Gallagher, who, looked at diplodocid melanosomes, and I don't believe that Nemectosaurus is a diplodocid. Actually, I should check. Yeah, it's a titanosaur, just like I thought, but that study pretty much applies to all sauropods. Do we have, like, some growth? Yeah, there's a young one. Guanlong is next. Oh, nice. That looks really good. Those feathers in particular look really nice, and the coloration as well. This is a male, right? Yeah, that's awesome. Liopleurodon. Let's see how this looks. Hey, bloop. Where did it just bolt? It did. Holy moly. Look at that, though. That looks really good. I could barely see it, but that looks really good. It looks like a proper pliosaur. I like their colors too, which is likely something I'm going to be repeating a lot because so far I've been really digging the colors that are used. All right, so Anzu, the Oviraptorosaur from the Hell Creek Formation. Oh, it's a little baby. Oh, now look at the big baby. Yeah, blue just makes sense for Anzu. I don't know what it is. I've seen a lot of paleo art depicting Anzu as blue, and this is yet another one. But for some reason, it just makes sense for Anzu. Again, I don't know why, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful model. Come on, I want an adult again. Come on. There we go. That is a beautiful model, and I especially love how vibrant that crest is. Nanotyrannus, this is one I'm pretty excited to see. Obviously, Nanotyrannus is officially valid again. And Nanotyrannus, oh, that is cool. It's a Nanotyrannus male. Oh no, the sheep. Look how speedy it is. So yeah, the proportions seem to be pretty correct. It has like proportionally long arms, like decently long arms, actually longer than T Rex's arms. Um, Proportionally long legs, a narrow snout that's elongated. Nanotyrannus was likely built for speed. And actually, it kind of seems like these colors might be partially inspired by the Jurassic Fight Club colors. Because in the Jurassic Fight Club, it had like more of a greenish coloration with some like blackish stripes. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Very nice. Very nicely done. I love the way that looks. All right, so we have a Pteranodon female here. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, look at the curved beak and everything. And those colors. Those colors make sense for Pteranodon too. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of like seabird colors, which Pteranodon likely spent a lot of time near the sea. Pteranodon's not a bird, but it likely filled a similar niche to some modern day seabirds. So that's a fine coloration to give it. Okay, and this was Dakota Raptor. Obviously, a pretty controversial genus, but I don't think there's anything certain about it. I'm excited to see it. Ooh, nice colors. Yeah, it's a potential large dromaeosaur that lived in the Hell Creek Formation. Um, and again, like I said, it's controversial. Like some think it's a chimera, which means that it's simply just a collection of multiple different fossils of animals that are not the same animal. But again, there still needs to be some more research or more finds found to say anything conclusive about it. Okay, so moving on to the next row. All right, we've made pretty good progress, I think. 2 rows in the first chest. Okay, next up is Struthiomimus female. Holy moly, that is huge. That is, I don't think these sizes are overall too accurate. Some of them are probably a bit larger than they should be, but that still looks really cool. I mean, Struthiomimus was decently large, but it obviously it wasn't like as large as Gallimimus, for example, which this seems to be a little bit more on par with Gallimimus. It looks great though. Those feathers, the coloration in the feathers, and just the overall proportions just look really good. Morris Intrepidus female. Holy moly! Okay, I think that that makes sense. I think beforehand I spawned like a juvenile Morris. I was gonna bring up the fact that it seemed a little bit too small than the real life Morris, but I didn't. I don't know why. Anyway, this is a more. This is. I mean, it's a little bit too large again, but still nice colors. Very nice colors. Beelzebufo. Hey, boom. Oh, jeez, it just ate the baby. Why would you do that? What else will it eat? I wonder. I'm sure it eat. Oh, bet you eats chickens. Let's see. There was that one add-on that I looked at where it like ate other frogs, but it didn't eat chickens. Let's see if this one eats chickens. Does not seem to eat chickens. Now, do you eat other frogs? Like the vanilla Minecraft frogs? I don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Parasaurolophus female. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna look really cool. It's the new baby chicken. I haven't been able to play like the newer version of Minecraft, so I haven't been able to see them properly. That is just I just love how they're just little cubes, basically. It's such a fantastic change to the game. All right, there's the Parasaurolophus female. Yeah, no, it looks solid. Again, the look at all of those dead fish because of the mosasaurs. No, not the baby sea turtle. Don't you dare touch him. I'll be back to make sure you don't. Okay, but yeah, no, this looks really good. It looks really good as a Parasaurolophus. It's got the crest, of course. We've got a really beefy neck. Yeah, it looks really good. Camarasaurus, another sauropod. Holy moly. Oh, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. Look at that. The proportions, again, look really good, but also that head and neck are really, really fantastic. It's got like more of a rounded skull, broader snout. That's awesome. Mousonia. Do I know what this is? Oh, apparently I don't because I just spawned it in the incorrect place. Nice. Okay. See, the shape of everything just looks really good. Overall, very accurate. Iguanodon female. Boom. Oh, this is gonna look good. Right next to the Megalosaurus. If you know, you know. That looks awesome, though. I like the blue. The blue reminds me of Disney's Dinosaur, of course, because Aladar was blue, with some green stripes, and the head shape looks really good. And I really like how it seems like their forelimbs are practically like fused together into these sort of hooves, which is something that that's pretty accurate to the real life iguanodon. Giganotosaurus male. We will put you fall sand. Fall sand. Oh shoot, what have I done? Okay. Let's see the Giganotosaurus. Oh, that looks good. That looks, dare I say, spectacular. Does it get? I assume it'd get a little bit larger than that. I don't know. That looks really good. The shape of the skull in particular is something that I'm really impressed by. Cool. All right, so Sinotyrannus is next. Oh, okay. You can see some feathering as well. And the crest on the nasal. Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, this so yeah, we've kind of scratched the surface a little bit, but we still have quite a few new things to take a look at. I'm trying to keep things moving as good as I possibly can, but I imagine that this is it's going to be a longer video regardless. Okay. Oh, I didn't even look. It's a Tanystropheus by the looks of it. Yeah, Tanystropheus male, which, yeah, I like it. I like the blue, especially. Blue is obviously it's like a rare color in nature. No! Blue is a rare color in nature, obviously, so you don't see it too frequently. So whenever it's like portrayed on extinct animals, I think that's just it's really fun. I just like the color blue as well. Like blue is a cool color. Tanystropheus is also just a very fascinating animal. It's not a dinosaur. It's a type of reptile that had a very, very long neck. Um, like it's insane how long it is. This is accurate to what Tanystropheus looked like. Mipe, female, our first Megaraptor, I believe, unless I'm spacing something. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's it's got the huge arms. The shape of it certainly looks like a Megaraptor, and those colors, as per usual, are fantastic. Stegosaurus female. I'm interested to see the sexual dimorphism that's present for the Stegosaurus. Against, like, we'll have to remember to spawn the male right next to the female. Oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks really good. You know, the tail dips down. It's got all of the plates. It even kind of seems like it has the throat armor. Nice job. Baryonyx. Our first Spinosaurid. Excited to see this one. Oh, sweet. And this is female, right? Yeah. Oh, look at the crest. They like added some keratin to the crest basically to make it a little bit larger. Get those fish. Baryonyx. Ooh, is it like standing on the shore and like waiting for the fish? That'd be fun. I'm really kind of curious. They also gave it lips. Oh no. Well, it looks like most of the teeth are covered by lips except for the tip of the snout, which is a common interpretation that I've seen. I think it's actually like waiting for fish. Like, let's say if I spawned in a like some tropical fish like right here. Is he gonna is he gonna pick it up? Get him. Get it. It's right there. It's right there. I don't think so. That'd be cool though. It's possible. Maybe it just wasn't close enough or something. Quetzalcoatlus, one of the largest flying animals to ever exist. This is Quetzalcoatlus male. Oh, I like the red head. Oh, it looks like I spawned two of them. The red head looks really nice. It's very striking, especially with like the black stripes around the eye. And that crest is very nice too. Again, it's like it folds its wings properly. It's walking around properly, being all plantigrade and whatnot. Run from the Giganotosaurus, I think. It just killed that pig. Anyway, let's spawn in. What was this? This was Daspletosaurus. Ooh, very nice colors on this one. Yeah, I like that. And I haven't mentioned this either, but the arms are all facing the proper way with these guys too. Notice how they're like facing inwards in a clapping sort of position. Nothosaurus male. This is exciting. Nothosaurus is a pretty cool extinct. Ooh, I bet you I could put it on land too. Should be able to. They were adapted for both land and sea. Oh, okay. So yeah, we got some like tiger stripes, yellow with orange, all of those very gnarly teeth. It's a cool animal. It's a really cool animal. Ankylosaurus male. Oh wow. Wow. I really like the vibrant colors on that one. Ankylosaurus is an animal that's typically a little bit more dull, like portrayed a little bit more dull in its coloration. So I really like the way that that looks. And the placements of the osteoderms all look solid as well. Ooh, Ostroraptor, one of my favorite dinosaurs, which yeah, I do have a lot of favorite dinosaurs, but this one is really cool. It is a possible dromaeosaur, possible Unionligid that yeah, was adapted, possibly adapted for eating fish. You can see like some of the look at his look at the baby swim around. You can kind of see it in its like skull anatomy, its cranial anatomy. It has like a elongated snout that's relatively thin and teeth that are a little bit more like spinosaurid teeth. So it's possible that it was a fish eating theropod, and it looks like they've really leaned into that. Because look at it go after those fish. It is showing no mercy. Final two rows of the of the first chest. Guanlong female. Yeah, so it's basically got like duller colors than the male that we saw Brachiosaurus female. Ooh, nice colors on that one. And we got some brownish colorations, and the posture is really correct. It feels like I've been talking about Brachiosaurus a lot recently, but that posture that Brachiosaurus has is correct. It has like uh, longer forelimbs than it does hind limbs, and so it's got like a giraffe stance essentially. Very cool stuff. Gorgosaurus. Yes, they are blue. Yeah, just ask Lakota. Blue certainly makes sense for something like Gorgosaurus. I really like the way that the horns look, and actually, it looks like it has some sparse feathering on the top. Nice little detail. Leptostyrax. I don't know what this is. Oh no, I am so sorry. Here, we'll get you into the water. Don't you fret. You hold on to hope. If you let go of hope, I will be so upset with you. You just have to make it. You're so close. Anyway, here it is. Don't go after the turtle. No. Oh, okay. Oh, that looks really good though. That guy just spawned in with. Oh yeah, is the baby sea turtle? It might have grown into an adult sea turtle. Hopefully. Hey, go after that drowned Tylosaur. Go after that drowned. Or not. Okay. Diplodocus female. Ooh, its neck posture seems to be like in line with the consensus in the way that it's like held a little bit more upright. Also, like those keratinous spines, there's a good chance that Diplodocus had something like that. I know a close relative was found with it, and also just the colors in general. They're very unique, um, and they're better. They're probably a little bit more accurate than like traditional sauropod reconstructions, where they're given duller coloration at least, per more recent analysis. Edmontosaurus female. Holy moly, that is huge. Uh, Looked like that Triceratops was going to attack it. But yeah, look at that though. I really like how beefy that is, and the green coloration is really nice. It reminds me of the what is it called? The Saurian Field Guide to Hell Creek, the way that that Edmontosaurus looks. And also they have like the hoof-like structures on the forelimbs. It doesn't really look like it has the crest on its back, which was a recent discovery for Edmontosaurus annectens, but it does have like huge feet. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty darn good. Sinoceratops is next. Ooh, yeah, this is a female, I believe. Yeah. Way better than the Jurassic World one. Shots fired. Yeah, I don't like that one very much. The proportions look way better than that, that's for sure. Acrocanthosaurus female, another Carcharodontosaurid. Ooh, the high-spined lizard that actually had a little bit more of a hump and not really a sail. That looks really good. They even got like the whole shape of the skull correct. I'm really impressed by everything that I've seen so far. Concavinator. Oh, I like that one. Hey, don't. That's Brachiosaurus, my dudes. Just don't listen. They just don't listen. But yeah, concavinator. Oh my gosh. Okay. For some reason, they're going after the sauropods. Even like the larger Carcharodontosaurs are not going for the sauropods. Oh my gosh. Of course, I have the Nemectosaurus over here. Well, let's hope that it doesn't go after it. I like the way that looks, though. They do have the hump-like structure that's set right in front of the hips. The colors are really nice too, and the shape of the skull is pretty spot on. Pachyrhinosaurus male, my favorite ceratopsian. Is that a younger? Look at that. Look how oh, that's cool. That is cool. It's got like some blue in the frill. I quite like that. That looks good. I like that. Those are really interesting colors. I've never seen a color pattern like that for Pachyrhinosaurus before. Quite nice. Okay, then next up we have Patagotitan female. Let's go and see how this looks. Of course, the Titanosaurus was gonna be pretty large. One of the larger Titanosaurs too. Yeah. Just as I said, and really nice orange coloration with some black stripes and some osteoderms towards the back too. And the pillar-like forelimbs and the very strange hind limbs. Yeah, that looks really good. Oh, quite. I really like the way that the sauropods have turned out in this add-on. Yeah, that looks like a Titanosaur face. Carnotaurus female. Boom. Ooh, what the fudge is with you guys and going after? Jeez. All right, well, note to self: Some theropods want to go after the sauropods for some reason. The large sauropods at that. All right, there's the Carnotaurus, the female Carnotaurus, and yeah, that has the very strange shape of a Carnotaurus, that's for sure. I like it though, especially how the colors in the like the neck and the face kind of differentiate from, or like different from the rest of the body. It's really nice. Dinochirus male. Wonder how this is gonna look. Whoa, that is vibrant. That is cool though. The proportions look solid. Dinochirus is a weird dinosaur. You can very much see it in a reconstruction like this with that huge hump and the sort of duck face. Even like the tail fan present. It's a weird animal. I love it. Sarcosuchus male. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, is that like a albino one? Holy moly. Yeah, it's huge too. Sarcosuchus was a pretty large crocodiliform. Like that is true. Deinosuchus is he gonna fight? Oh my gosh, they have like the same coloration. What? They kind of look. Oh no, yeah, the snout shape is different. Okay, yeah, Deinosuchus did have a broader snout than that of us. Am I like? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Whoa, look at the variation in the colors that we're getting. Well, this one's like, huh? Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting. Garothorax. I'm not actually too sure what this is. Watch it be a fish. Kind of looks like an amphibian. Wow. Kind of looks like an amphibian to me. Yeah, it's going for the water. That is interesting. I've never heard of this fellow before. I love when I learn new things about these critters. Nanoxaurus female. Oh, holy cow, that is huge. Yeah, that looks good though. Like as far as the colors and the proportions look. I mean, obviously, Nanoxaurus is a fragmentary tyrannosaur, but based off of close relatives, it's possible that it looks something similar to this. Obviously, it's oversized, but still looks really solid. Okay, that was the first chest. We're on to the second chest. We might be able to get them all today, especially if I keep moving at the pace that I'm moving. Protoceratops male. Oh, that looks awesome. I like the tannish color. Oh, wow, that is a bigger one. I like the tannish coloration that it has, especially with all of those little pixels that represent like different patterns. The bristles on the tail also look fun. Nanoxaurus male, pretty similar to the female, but I think it has like some brighter coloration in the face. That poor Protoceratops. Gosh, why is it just going after the Protoceratops? Ay ay ay. Appalachosaurus female. Oh, nice. I like the forelimbs too. I don't know much about Appalachosaurus or Dryptosaurus or any of those other like other tyrannosaurs from that area. Mahajungasuchus. This is a type of crocodiliform. I like it. They really nailed its snout shape. It has like a very like broad and rounded snout that was kind of represented through that. I think they did a good job with that. Struthiomimus male. Oh, it's got like emu colors. That's awesome. Ratite coloration for ornithomimids make a lot of sense because of their vague ratite-like appearance. Camptosaurus female. That look good. It looks good. It looks probably how you'd expect it to look. Asteracanthus. Oh, I am so sorry. Bloom. Oh, there you are. I haven't mentioned it, but like the aquatic creatures, the way they move around is also very nice. Like I think they did a good job with that too. Cryptocleitis. That sounds familiar. Do I know what that is? I'm sure I do. Is it a? It is. I knew it. Okay, Cryptocleitis looks like a pliosaur, I think. Or wait, no, isn't it a plesiosaur? Like a short-necked plesiosaur? I think so. Isn't? I think it might be the one that was found with the Xiphactinus. Maybe. Either way, it looks really good. Compsognathus female. Oh my. I like the little green coloration that it has. Kind of feels like maybe a little bit of a reference to old Jurassic Park. I forgot. Like I don't know why I was thinking. Oh my gosh, we still have holy moly, there's a lot. And we're doing our best here, guys. Yangchuanosaurus. That's one I'm excited to see. Oh, look at that. This is a male or female. This is a male. I like the pink coloration with the red, and the shape of it looks really good too. Yangchuanosaurus has a very cool looking crest on its snout. which seems to be nicely represented right here. That is cool. I like that. Velociraptor female. Holy moly. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's got like Roadrunner colorations, like a Roadrunner appearance. I love when they do that because I love Roadrunners. So I like that. It seems like their size is actually a bit more accurate. Uh, Facilosuchus. Another not dinosaur, of course. Ooh, look at you go. See how large they made it. There we go. Yeah, it was likely decently large. It's fragmentary. Like we don't have a lot of fossils that represent this animal, but it was likely decently large. Oh, I like the green on it and the striping. It all blends together very nicely. A lot of the colors that we've seen are all blended together quite nice. In a lot of ways, they seem like actual pieces of paleo art, which is something that I always really love to see. Shringosaurus, the very weird reptile. Look at that. Who designed you? I mean, like the actual animal. Like Shringosaurus is a very strange animal. This captures the oddity of the animal very well. Sinosauropteryx, possibly juvenile animals. Oh my gosh, and they're venomous. Wow, they gave them venom, poison. Technically, in Minecraft, it's poison. It'd be considered venom in real life. There's no evidence of venom for animals like Sinosauropteryx. But the coloration is accurate, at least for the individuals that we have found. That sort of orangish coloration, like with the ringtail. Pachyrhinosaurus female. Oh, look at those colors. And yeah, and it has the boss, which is correct. Pachyrhinosaurus did have a boss, which is that nasal structure, that collection of bone on its nose. Carcharodontosaurus female. Oh, nice. Nice. You got that very shallow snout. The colors and the counter shading all blend together really nicely. Saurophaganax, otherwise known as Allosaurus anax nowadays. Holy cow, that is wicked. Um, yeah, I like the colors around the eye, especially the lips too. Like the lips are something that I've noticed for practically most of them. That is something that I think is really cool and makes the animal feel a little bit more likely. And a lot of them have a lot of bulk, like a lot of beef, like they have a lot of muscle and interestingly distributed fat. Spawn Compsognathus male. Well, looks like we have like vaguely the same coloration with that. Cool. Alioramus female. Another tyranno. Oh my gosh. Another tyrannosaur. Put it in the tree, because why not? Another lightly built tyrannosaur, of course. Kind of similar to something like Nanotyrannus. I like the feathers on this one. Allosaurus europaeus. Fun fact, Allosaurus europaeus might actually be synonymous with Allosaurus fragilis, which would be interesting because that would mean that Allosaurus fragilis exists both in Europe and in North America. Oh, it's got like some Walking with Dinosaurs colors, or at least like colors that are inspired from Walking with Dinosaurs, especially with that like orange coloration in the crest. Yeah, the shape of it looks very much like an Allosaurus, though. I really dig that. Hatzegopteryx female. This is exciting. Let's see this. Oh, look at that head. That is so cool. Even though Hatzegopteryx is another fragmentary animal, most take the route to reconstruct it looking like this, and I always love it. Megacephalosaurus. I don't believe I am familiar with this critter. Let's see it. Oh, I am sorry. What are you though? My heart says pliosaur. Short-necked pliosaur. Okay, I figured. That is so wild though. Those colors are really, really eye-catching. Like the mixture of the blue and the whites and the reds. I like them. Velociraptor male. See if it keeps the Roadrunner. It does. Roadrunner style. Van Clevia. I don't know what this is either. Ooh, what are you? What are you? Whoa, what are you? A type of armored reptile. Obviously not a dinosaur. That is so strange. I've never heard of it before. Now I need to learn everything about it. I guess I know what I'm doing after I record this video. Tyrannosaurus male. I'm really interested to see how the Tyrannosaurus looks. I'm always really interested to see how different folks design T-Rex, um, especially in this day and age. Oh, I like that. I really like that. I like how it has some like striping towards the back of it, and the colors just look really cool in general. It's got a lot of beef to it, which is accurate, And actually, that head shape in general just looks really, really spot on. Like very accurate to the actual skull of the animal. It seems to have like the lacrimal and postorbital horns and even some sparse feathering, I believe, which is very much possible for the animal. Look at those eyes too, and the red on the throat. That is cool. That is probably one of my favorite T Rex, like Minecraft T Rex designs that we've seen thus far. Like that is pretty solid. I really like that. Brachiosaurus male. Let's put it in the trees again, because why not? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. It looks like the coloration is vaguely like similar to the other Brachiosaurus, the female. Looks good though. Utah Raptor male. And as we know, the female Utah Raptor already looks phenomenal, and yeah, that looks phenomenal too. I especially just really like the colors and everything I said about the female Velociraptor or Utah Raptor applies to this one. All right, again, I'm doing my best here, guys. I'm gonna try to get through as many of them as I possibly can. But this video is already running pretty long. Tyrannosaurus female. I assume most of the same things apply to this one. Oops. Except for the coloration, of course. There it is. I don't know, I didn't the juveniles, of course, so they gave them, like, thinner proportions, which based off of, like, specimens like Teen Rex, that's probably pretty likely, for something like T-Rex. Female looks cool, though. Like, just slight variation in the colors, like, she's got, like, some, I think, like, pink and some, purple colors going on. Very cool. Tylosaurus female, seems to yeah, it seems to just be similar to the male. Tropiognathus female. Yeah, fairly similar. I think the colors were a bit different though. Triceratops male. Let's see how this one differs from the oh my gosh, look at those colors. That is vibrant as heck. Oh, that's cool though. I really like the way that the Triceratops looks in this. They really nailed its appearance. Actually, really. Well, that obviously that goes for practically all of them that we've looked at. Ooh, Torvosaurus. I love me a Torvosaurus. There we go. Nice colors. Yeah, and then you have like the blocky snout too. That's a little bit more elongated. Classic megalosaurids. And then Torvosaurus female. Wow, it's right next to each other. But seems to be vaguely the same. Therizinosaurus male. Let's see how this turned out. Ooh, look at those arms. Very nice colors. Those might be some of the coolest colors that I've ever seen for a Therizinosaurus reconstruction. It's Alioramus male. Ooh, nice on that one too. And the animations. The animations for practically all of these guys have looked really nice too. Lissovicia, an awesome Dicynodont that I always love to see. Feels like we've been seeing more and more of it in things like this, which I will never be angry about. It was a huge Dicynodont too. One of the largest land animals of its time, that being, of course, the late Triassic period. And this shape looks really good, especially in that head. It's got like the sharpened beak over here, the sharpened beak up here, and just a huge bulky size. And I love the colors too. But that probably goes without saying. Allosaurus fragilis. Ooh, wow. That looks pretty cool. I like the shape of the snout in particular. Nice. Therizinosaurus female. The variation, just differences in the colors. Female concavinator. Again, it's mainly the colors, not nearly as vibrant. Psittacosaurus female. Nice. Seems to be pretty accurate because this is based off of a specimen of. Are you really going after that? No, I don't know what you're doing, but it's based off of like a specimen where we that is incredibly well preserved for Psittacosaurus, one that shows us like the cloaca, the bristles that it had on its tail, as you can see right here, the counter shading that it had, and the coloration that it had. Eutyrannus male. Ooh, no, I like those. Why go after the Lissovicia? Why do that? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Yeah, those are nice. That's a nice color scheme right there. I also really like the crest and the nasal ridge that it has, which are some quite notable things about Eutyrannus, stuff that it very much did have. Quetzalcoatlus female. Yeah, a lot of the same things apply by the looks of it. Eutyrannus female. Yeah, it's just mainly a different coloration. and Deinonychus male, another dromaeosaur to add to the mix. Ooh, I like the blue. I like the blue on that one. That looks terrifying. I believe that's based off of a type of bird. Because I think I've seen this color scheme in a type of modern day bird. I can't remember which one specifically, but I'm pretty sure that's what that's based off of. Okay, this is the final row in the second chest. Yang Tyrannosaurus female. I think it's just mainly the color. Well, it's actually same colors. Ophthalmosaurus, which is a type of ichthyosaur. So we'll put it where it needs to be, the water. Uh, yep, looks like an animal that convergently evolved to look similar to a dolphin, a reptilian dolphin. I like it though. The colors are nice. The colors are very inspired. Ophthalmosaurus is probably one of the more famous ichthyosaurs because of its appearance in Walking with Dinosaurs, the original. Another Sinosauropteryx male. Looks like it just has some darker coloration, I believe. Sinoceratops male. Colors that are probably a bit more similar to um, Jurassic World. But again, this just looks better than the Jurassic World version, if you ask me. Shantungosaurus. I want to put this right next to the Edmontosaurus. Shantungosaurus is the largest non-sauropod dinosaur that we know of. So it was big. It was a big animal. I don't know where the Edmontosaurus is, but we'll place this down anyway. Ooh. Again, obviously, I think most of these are oversized, but that looks awesome. I really like those patterns that are used. Of course. Defend yourself, Shantungosaurus. Come on, you got one of them. Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. Yeah, I knew you had this. No, that looks really good though. Those are really, really nice colors and really nice patterns to go along with it. Appalachiosaurus male. Oh, jeez, I am so sorry, Shantungosaurus, but you got this. Yeah, you better run. I'll put a female Shantungosaurus. Jeez, they are so big. Oh man. Saurophaganax male. I think the colors are just a bit more vibrant. Sarcosuchus female. I assume the colors. I don't even know if there's gonna be difference in the colors. Yeah, I think it's well, actually, mainly similar, I believe. All right, on to the next. On to the next chest. I think I'm gonna start like avoiding some of the duplicates. Like, we've already looked at Tanystropheus and Carcharodontosaurus. Obviously, we saw like, the female variant of the Carcharodontosaurus and the male variant of Tanystropheus. I think we'll just look at animals that we haven't looked at quite yet. It's wild how much we're kind of like cutting it down. Like, there's not nearly as much to look at when we're not looking at the variants. Okay. So we're probably going to finish this video a little bit sooner than previously assumed. So Onchopristis is a giant fish that was hunted by Spinosaurus. Looks like a sawfish, but it's not quite a sawfish. I like those colors. I've never seen colors like that used for Onchopristis. Place down a few of them, because why not? Why not? Look, these poor fish. We are completely messing up these ecosystems that are established. Pachymelania. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's an aquatic critter, I believe. Very nice. Nice diversity that we have here. Although I don't know if it like do you like to be here or I don't know. You look cool though. Platycauda. Oh, look at that. I like the variety that you get with add-ons like this. They really bring a lot to the table. Titan, another awesome hadrosaur. Oh, nice. Very nice crest, too. And the colors, do I need to say more? I think you could probably assume that I like the colors of most of the creatures that we're looking at. I'll bring it up if I don't like them. If I say nothing, that means I like the colors. If I say something and it's negative, then I dislike the colors. If I say something and it's positive, that means I really like the colors. Good. Suchomimus. Oh, it looks like oh, that looks cool. Yeah, you got the narrow snouts. You got the huge arms. You got like the tall neural spines back here. So far, the Spinosaurids have looked quite nice in this too. Styracosaurus, another awesome ceratopsian. That's cool. That's cool. I really like the way that its head looks. Looks a lot like a Styracosaurus. I grabbed the Stegosaurus male because I wanted to compare the plates with the female. I wanted to see if there's some variation in that. Like I wanted to see the route they took. Maybe a little bit. It looks like the male might be a little bit larger, honestly, but all of the same proportions are still there, still accurate in that department. Spinosaurus male. This is this is gonna be cool. You wanna know why? Because I like Spinosaurus. It's my favorite dinosaur. There are a lot of animals walking around, especially the ones in the trees. This is just insane. Oh! Yeah, it's up to date to our current understanding of the animal, and those colors are really, really nice. Like, especially the spots in the sail, emphasizing the fact that it might have been used for display. Oh, there we go. There's a full-sized one. You got the S shape in the neck. And again, much like the baryonyx and probably the suchomimus, I didn't notice it if it did. It has teeth exposed towards the front of the snout, whereas the rest of the snout it is covered by lips. Also has the crest and the basilisk-like tail. That is so cool, though. The animations are very nice as well. That is awesome. Ichthyotitan, giant ichthyosaur, one of the largest ichthyosaurs ever. So, we've been, like, isolated to an island here. Look at this world. This is kind of a crazy world. Like, I even noticed that mushroom biome back there. Let's see the whale-sized ichthyosaur. Jeez, that is cool though. I like how the colors that it has kind of makes it so that it breaks up in the like its silhouette is kind of like broken up, I suppose. Kind of seems like it acts as nice camouflage. Look at that Lissovicia swimming. That is awesome. So since we're being a little bit picky with the ones that we're choosing, I think we're gonna be able to get through the rest of the critters at the very least. Okay, I think with that actually, that is like the last of them. Wait, I don't think we've looked. No, we have. I think we have. Pleurodon, Lambeosaurus. We have not done Lambeosaurus. I don't think, anyway. Cool. So yeah, this is the final row, which means we managed to look at all of the critters. I grabbed the Edmontosaurus male because I wanted to see if they gave it the fleshy comb. Did they? No, it doesn't look like it. Like on top of the head. I wanted to see if that was the route they were gonna take with it. Doesn't look like it though. Still looks really good. Coelophysis. Oh yeah, it's like very thin. That looks awesome. Kinda looks like the same sort of coloration that you saw in Walking with Dinosaurs, which I think I've noticed a lot of that here, which is always fun to see. Ceratosaurus, an amazing oh, jeez. Of course, you go after the Hadrosaur, the thing that's gonna kill you. Let's go here. That looks solid, though. That looks incredible. Nice colors, very reptilian-like colors. I like the thickness in the neck. You got the osteoderms on the back, and of course, you have the crests that are situated on the nasal and on the lacrimals. Nice job, nice job. Dilophosaurus, female. Place her down right here. Oh, that's what I like to see with Dilophosaurus. A huge appearance, elongated proportions, a beautiful, huge crest. Looks awesome. Lysotus. If I were to guess, this guy is probably an aquatic critter, right? I knew it. Oh, jeez, you're so cool. Look at it go. And then Lambeosaurus. Again, I don't think we saw Lambeosaurus. This is the final critter of the game. Oh, nice blue coloration. Nice contrast. Oh, no, we saw it at the beginning, didn't we? That's right, we saw the female variant. That's right, okay. Still looks awesome, though. That goes for practically everything that we've looked at. I really liked the way that these models looked. They did a really good job with this add-on. A lot of them are really, like, paleontologically accurate in terms of their proportions. Obviously, not really their colors because we don't really know the colors of most of these guys, like we do with some of them like the Psittacosaurus and the Sinosauropteryx. But most of these guys, we don't know the colors. Obviously, there was some, like, liberties taken here and there. Their sizes are certainly not does they like, their sizes don't seem to be too accurate. Some of them are larger than they should be, that's for sure, and I think some of them might even be smaller than they should be. But, like, compared to each other, I really don't think they're too far off from one another. It's mainly just, like, compared to you as the player, and I understand that the Minecraft player is a different height, but a lot of them were larger than they should have been, that's for sure. Regardless, this was a fantastic add-on to take a look at. A lot of really cool things to sink your teeth into, so I highly recommend checking it out. Hopefully, I have it in the description, the download. I think like as of the day that I'm posting, I think that the add-on will become available later that day. So I'll add the link when it becomes available, so you guys can check it out for yourself. But yeah, that was the Mesozoic biology add-on. Again, really fantastic work overall. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and until next time, have an awesome day.